California is ramping up efforts to phase out the sale of gas-powered cars.
That's right, Pat. State officials released a new roadmap to make it happen. Supporters say the state will lead the state will lead the world.
Yeah, but critics say the plans are an overreach. KCAL 9's political reporter Tom Waite live in Burbank with more tonight. Tom?
Hi there, Pat and Juan. Well, the future is now, at least in this parking lot. Take a look behind me. You can see a row of parked cars. These are electric cars. It kind of looks like I'm in a spaceship just behind me, but these are all charging stations, and this is what state officials want to see more of. Brian Williamson is one of throngs of Californians switching from gas to electric.
Gas went up like crazy.
Williamson says there was a little hesitation making the transition from gas to electric, but the electric Kia Niro was a good price point, and the soaring cost of fuel sealed the deal.
When you did all the numbers, which is very easy to do, it was like, oh no, we just need to go ahead and make the switch now. So yeah, it was a good timing to do it.
California lawmakers are moving to push more drivers in Williamson's direction. State officials want electric vehicle sales to triple in the next 4 years to 35% of all new car purchases in the state. That's part of the newly proposed rules released by the California Air Resources Board that aim to reduce planet warming emissions.
It sends a signal to the rest of the world that this really is a real thing.
California Air Resources Board member Dan Sperling. The governor and lawmakers say the goal is to completely phase out the sale of gas-powered cars in the state by 2035. Professor Sperling says electric is affordable.
Yes, they will cost more than a comparable vehicle. The gap will be shrinking because battery costs are coming down, and that's the most important cost differential.
Sperling says lower energy and maintenance costs will also make owning or leasing an electric vehicle more cost effective over time, and more state incentives could also be in the pipeline.
It is a commitment by the state to generate more incentive money to help consumers in these initial years.
Critics say the new guidelines are an overreach in a state that is already too regulated.
I don't think people believe that it should be up to the government what kind of car they drive. Especially people who can't just afford to go out and get a Tesla delivered to them tomorrow. That's why these very high gas prices, for example, are such a burden.
To make this transition work, the state wants to install 250,000 charging stations by 2025. Right now, there are fewer than 80,000 of them in public spaces.
Overall, once you do get into an electric car and you can figure out a system that works for you, because they have like the super fast chargers here, you will see how much more efficient it is overall.
So if and when these new regulations do go into effect, Californians would still be able to drive gas-powered cars in the state and resell them. This still needs to be seen by a federal and a state panel. Reporting live in Burbank, I'm Tom Waite, KCAL 9 News.